Hola, bonjour, hello. Welcome to Shantu's Tarot. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the general love reading for the sign of Pisces, January 2020. You could have Pisces anywhere in your chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus, etc. You could also be cross-watching for a Pisces in your life. And finally, you could just have been intuitively guided here, whatever the reason, whatever the season. So happy to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's get started. So I wanted to say before I forget, I got the same card here in the center, Death, for the Aquarius love reading. So for those of you who are watching for whom this message resonates, I feel like there's a very strong chance that you are involved with an Aquarius. There's a strong Aquarius Pisces union that I'm picking up on here. So yeah, if you want, I highly recommend checking out the Aquarius love reading for January, because I definitely seem to be picking up on a union between a Pisces and Aquarius. Even if that's not the case, let's continue. At the bottom here we have Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. Now when the Eight of Wands is next to another card, I like to pay attention to where the arrows are pointing, and they are pointing here at the High Priestess. The High Priestess, whether she represents an individual or an energy, she is highly confident. She's very introspective and observant. She watches and sees all. She may not speak very much or very loudly, but she's very aware of what's going on around her and within her. So that could speak to you and your energy the month of January. Again, I see, with the moon, more water energy. So this, I think, amplifies Piscean energy, or if you have water anywhere else in your chart, or perhaps you're involved or wish to be involved with another water sign. But your intuition and your inner wisdom, your higher self, are highlighted this month. So if you've been having doubts about your decision-making skills, about your choices, your creative process, whatever, let those go, because you're where it's at. You're coming from a place of you're coming from a very highly intuitive place. So trust your instincts in regards to an existing relationship, or a relationship that is just burgeoning, or one that has yet to come. Trust yourself. You could be involved with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or have one of those signs in your astrological chart. Next we have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. More water energy here, so you could be dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This could be your energy. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. That's earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is a card of building, creating foundations. So if you're just starting a relationship in the month of January or around that time, give it the care and love that it needs. Like a new seed that's been planted. It needs soil, sunlight, water, and love and care. So nurture the relationship, either that you already have, or that you're hoping to have, or that you're beginning to grow. It needs attention like a blossoming flower or plant. And even though there aren't actually, I don't think there are flowers in here, the imagery is reminiscent of flowers. It's very floral in nature. So I think that continues to be emphasized. Yeah, so nurture this connection. Treat it like you would a child or your own inner child. Make sure that you give this relationship the attention that it deserves. Don't let it go by the wayside. We have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Wands. So the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It also could mean that you're overindulging at some point in alcohol. So perhaps your first time being intimate with your new partner will involve alcohol. It doesn't necessarily have to. It could also mean that your wish is coming true, that the person that you most admire or adore is coming into your life in a romantic way, or perhaps your relationship is developing to another level. And this is what you've been hoping for. If there's been discord or disharmony in the previous weeks and months, this looks like things are going to turn around. Three of Wands is fiery energy, so you could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart, or be dealing with someone with one of those signs. Three of Wands is an energy of waiting. So perhaps you've been waiting to hear back from someone, or you're waiting to determine how you want to proceed in the next chapter of your relationship, or how you're going to pursue a particular love interest. So, you see the person here is looking out over this body of water and land, and they're surveying everything. They're waiting patiently for news or the arrival of something. So I think this card is rather optimistic. You know something is coming, but you don't know exactly when or how. So trust in divine timing is called for here. Patience. So if things aren't moving as quickly as you would like, trust that everything is unfolding in due time, whether that means you've sent someone a message and you're waiting for them to reply, or they've sent you a message and you are trying to determine what exactly you want to say in reply. Take time and be thoughtful. Yeah, this whatever this is worth waiting for. I mean, it's a beautiful image. So yeah, it's worth the wait. I keep hearing that over and over again. Let's see. Now we have the Magician and the Emperor, two major arcana. The Emperor is often affiliated with the sign of Aries, so you could be involved with an Aries or have Aries in your chart. The Magician could be Gemini energy. These two cards together are quite powerful. The Emperor is in control. This is an energy of structure, of leadership, of guidance, of wisdom, and no nonsense. The Magician is a card of manifestation, a card of creation. It can be a card of manipulation. So this may speak to only one or two of you, but if you're involved with an Aries, just be careful and mindful that they're being honest with you. You could also be involved with a person who's a bit older than you, or you happen to be a bit older than your love interest. So together, this represents power to me, power and strength. So your union could be becoming more powerful and stronger in the month of January because you've put the time and energy in, the love and nurturing and care. You've fed it and watered it like a fledgling tree or blossoming flower, and the fruits of your labor are becoming evident during the month of January. Also remember that you are in control. Not necessarily in control of another person, but no matter what they say or do, remember that you are in control of your reaction, of how you respond. So, I don't by any means encourage you to be controlling of another person, but I do encourage you to control yourself, your reactions. Do your best to come from a place of love and compassion, even when you're angry, you're frustrated. Do your best to remember that anger is a manifestation often of fear, and fear is just the opposite of love, or a lack of love. So try to infuse love into all of your relationships. So if you've been having a difficult time with your partner, remember that you are in control of yourself and that you can dictate, in large part, how things progress based solely on how you respond. You can either escalate a situation or de-escalate and calm a situation, purely based upon how you react, how you choose to manifest your feelings, emotions. What you choose to say and do has significant impact on the other person and your relationship. Next, we have the Artist and the Queen of Swords. So in this particular deck, the Artist is actually an additional major arcana. If you're familiar with the traditional tarot decks, most major arcana go to 21. So they start with the Fool, which is 0, and end with the World, which is 21. This is the Artist. This is 23. This particular deck has 2 additional major arcana, 22 being the Well and 23 being the Artist. We also have the Queen of Swords. So the Artist, to me, and I'm reading this purely intuitively, the Artist clearly is a creator. I see little wings here, which could be some air energy. The Artist is a creator. Could be you're involved with another water sign, or Pisces, this could be you. You could be at the beginning creating the foundation of a really beautiful relationship with an air sign, possibly. Again, we have that Aquarius connection. Swords energy is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I'm really getting a strong Aquarius, Pisces union here. And I see this little tiny bird. Maybe one of you owns a bird, perhaps. Maybe not. That seems like a very specific message. But the Queen of Swords is very direct. She's had a wealth of experience, and she doesn't have time for bullshit. She knows what she wants and she goes after it. And if you're not what she wants, she will let you know. So this may be your attitude or the attitude of someone you're involved with, whether it's an existing partnership or the beginning of a union. But yeah, she knows exactly what she wants and how to get it, and she won't suffer any fools. Last card we have is Death. And again, I was saying this is in the exact same place as it was for the Aquarius love reading. So this is great transformation. I feel like for those of you for whom this reading resonates, you're going to have a big glow up in your relationship or your relationship status. So either going from single to being in a relationship, or being in a relationship to being single, if that's part of your path. But we're talking major transformation, big change here. Remember, death doesn't have to be negative. It just means you're changing from one to another. So again, you could be coupled and becoming single, single becoming coupled, or if you're in an existing relationship, you could be transcending to a higher level of commitment and love in your relationship. But all in all, Aquarius, this is a really optimistic reading. And again, check out the Aquarius reading if you have time, if you're involved with an Aquarius, because I'm really getting a major Aquarius Pisces connection here. Anyway, I hope that reading resonated. If so, please do me the wonderful favor of commenting, liking, subscribing. If the reading didn't resonate, that's okay too. I'm still happy to have you. Feel free to take a look at other videos here on this page. I am so grateful for this support, and I hope wherever you are in the world that you are enjoying yourself this holiday season, whatever you celebrate. Love and light to you. Take care. Bye-bye.